how the P sound got its letter. "Is someone knocking at the door?" asked the Alphabet King, looking up from his desk. He was with Sam and Lucy, sketching shapes for the P sound. The king was cross that day because his special supply of peanuts had gone missing. There it was again. Tap, tap, tap. "Come in," shouted the king. The knocking went on, but no one came in. "See who's at the door, please, Lucy," said the Alphabet King. Lucy opened the door. "Polly wants peanuts! Polly wants peanuts!" A strange, sharp voice greeted her, but still there was no one there. "I want peanuts too. Is someone fooling around?" asked the Alphabet King, crossly, as Lucy sat down. Then they heard it again. Tap, tap, tap. This time the Alphabet King opened the door. There, outside, stood a pirate, with a pencil guard on either side of him. "Good morning, Your Majesty," answered the polite pirate. "Sorry to be bothering you. I wondered if you'd seen Polly." The Alphabet King was confused. "You'd better come in and explain," he suggested. "Well," said Pirate Paul, sitting down at the table, "Polly is my parrot, and she likes to play tricks. This morning I couldn't find her, so I reckon she must have flown off to Alphabet Land, but I can't find her here either." "Where's your ship?" asked the Alphabet King. "Moored just off the beach with the cave," said Paul Plum. "Is that where you keep your treasure?" "No," replied Pirate Paul, "and we're not particularly good pirates. Mostly we just go fishing." The Alphabet King laughed. "That's good news. Let's go and find your parrot." They all went outside and began to search. "There she is!" shouted Lucy. Behind the fountain they could see the parrot, perched on top of a pencil guard's head. "Polly wants peanuts," the parrot said. "Get off," said a voice. It was Blunt. He had stolen some peanuts from the kitchen and was trying to hide so he could eat them, but this pesky parrot had come and spoiled it. "Well done, Blunt, you found the parrot," the Alphabet King began, but then he saw what Blunt had in his hands. "What are you doing with my peanuts?" he demanded. The parrot was hungry," stammered Blunt. "I don't believe you," said the Alphabet King, looking at the bits of peanut around Blunt's mouth. "I hope you're not lying to me." Sam said, "We've solved 2 mysteries. We've found the parrot and the peanuts." "Hello, Polly," said Lucy, stroking the parrot. "It was you tapping on the door and then hiding, wasn't it?" "Hello, Polly," replied the parrot. "You know, this parrot could be the shape for the P sound," suggested Lucy. "She has lovely long tail feathers, and her body is shaped like a circle." "That's not a bad idea," admitted the Alphabet King. "Tail, then body." He took the book of letters from under his arm. "I name this new letter P," he announced happily. Then he wrote the new P letter in blue, because P is a consonant. "Now for some magic," said the Alphabet King. He wiggled his moustache, he held his hands out over the book of letters, palms down, fingers outstretched. Then he went pink, which meant he was concentrating. The Alphabet King began to move his hands. He waggled his fingers as though he were playing the piano. Then he pulled the air as if he were stretching something. The effort of this made his face turn red. Just as the children thought he might explode, the king clapped his hands, and there was a bang from the pages of the book, causing Polly Parrot to squawk loudly. There on the page was a capital P, all ready to start sentences and names. "Shiver me timbers," said Pirate Paul Plum. "That P is for pirate, for parrot, and for party." They all laughed. "And the capital P is for starting sentences or names," added the Alphabet King. "So now you have capitals for your name, Paul Plum." The pirate captain looked pleased. "Speaking of parties, will you all join us pirates for a party on the beach this evening?" "I would be pleased to," said the Alphabet King. And the twins jumped up and down with excitement. "But now," continued the king, "let's call for the royal painter." Into the room rushed the paintbrush. He bowed low. "Are you ready?" he asked. "Do you know how children will write this letter?" "No, we don't," said the king, and he began drawing with his magic finger. "Start with the lead-in line, up to the top of the letter, then take the line straight down to make the parrot's tail. then back and round the circle, starting in the reading direction, join the circle to the stick, then go forwards again to make the lead outline, so this letter can hold hands with the next. The capital P must stand on the red carpet, and its circle will be on the first floor. The little p sits on the red carpet, but its tail hangs down to the basement, the Alphabet King told the royal painter. "This I will do for you," replied the painter. The next day they discovered that, while P was a useful letter, he liked to play tricks, as did Polly Parrot, and a pencil card called Blunt.